and you look around, seeing that Kieran and Shello are still fast asleep. You three start to get up, and now that everything's kind of started to slow down, and who's echoing? You're tilting me. Echo. That's Mofu.
Mofu.
Wait, how am I echoing?
You're a
I don't know, but
bitch.
it's tilting me. Triggered.
How about now?
Bet. Bet. Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay, echo check done. All right, so you guys start to wake up. Everything has been kind of fast throughout the couple days. As soon as you got in the city, you guys kind of got hauled off by the Flaming Fist, sent on this goose chase, and for the first time, you guys are kind of able to slow down, and you start to notice each other and start to describe your characters. First up is Baron.
That's unfortunate. Why did I pick a name instead of B?
So Baron's up.
I get a
Describe what's your
description.
character. Yeah.
One sec. Let's go first real quick. I just have something important to do with.
Okay.
I can go first if you want.
Sure. Mofu, what does your character look like?
Okay. I am an 18-year-old, 5'3" female, feline shifter. I'm very small. I weigh 102 pounds. I have white skin, black hair, green eyes, and I'm wearing some leather armor. I have a couple scars on my chest from... Well, I don't know if I know what it's from. But... Okay, I have a couple scars on my chest, like demonic scars, and when I go into feline shifting, I get cat ears and a cat tail. Yeah. Pog. Is that
Right.
enough?
Yeah. And it's important to note that. Oh my god, it's echoing. Tilted. No, it's not. Okay. Okay.
True.
It's important to note that shifters don't exist on Faerun, so the fact that this person can do that is an anomaly. Except Thatcher knows, because Thatcher. And Thatcher, what does your character look like?
Thatcher's a half orc. I'm around a 6'9", close to 240. I've known Mofu almost my entire life. We were raised by the same two people. I've got gray hair, or gray skin, black hair. My eyes are black. And I'm just, after what happened yesterday, I'm just wanting to really find out what happened to our parents. And we think that these people had something to do with it.
All right, and Baron, your character.
One sec. Fucking Jesus. I had a picture say. Now I can't find it. Didn't let me know this was happening.
What?
Alright. So I am one sec. I'm a wood elf. Don't read me. I am about 5'8" in stature. Muscular, but not like stupidly muscular. Skinny muscle. Very fair skin. Blonde, long-ish hair. Elf ears, etc. I've lived in the city my entire life. I know my ins and outs, and I have motivations that I will not disclose.
All right. And you guys look around, seeing Karen and Cello still asleep. You can't quite make out their parents behind their blankets. And you guys are in this hideout. The only thing that's in here is the kind of cots that the last Serpent's crew used to sleep here, and the now empty chest in the main room. Other than that, it is completely empty. You know it is now about 3 o'clock in the morning after your long rest, and that's it.
I don't notice any books laying around in the hideout.
No.
Can I scan the area to see if there's any chests?
You can try. Perception check.
Then you just opened one yesterday.
Yes, I did. What's that to you?
My sister's an idiot.
Why is my rolls not showing up? Do you see my rolls, Flames?
If you haven't reloaded the page, you should reload the page.
That's probably why. Okay.
All right,
I'm
while
a
he's
big
doing
man.
that, what are you guys doing?
Well, I turned to the group and said, it's too early in the morning to do much. Do we want to scout the area?
I think that's a good idea. We need to find some supplies or something. I don't want to run in there half cocked.
Wait, put your video's on.
It's
Huh?
not. I'm trying to get it to turn off. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. All right.
Okay, I rolled a 4, Flames.
You don't see anything?
But my jack of all trades increases that to a 5.
Okay, man. I'm down turning the cameras on. I
You
don't
see
care.
anything.
Does anybody know this area at all? Baron, have you been around here before?
Mofu's echoing.
That's because fucking Seika's talking on fucking roll 20 somehow.
Oh, someone has.
Oh yeah, meet yourself on roll 20.
Did that work?
All right.
Alright, so sorry, repeat what you said.
So, do you know if there's any shops or anything around here we can go to get load up on supplies?
I'd imagine there's some nearby. Did we pass one on the way to the bakery?
That damn bakery. Let's go look around them. Let's go look around that area. Surely, but if there's a bakery, there's got to be a smithing shop or a weapons shop or somewhere nearby.
Absolutely.
Agree.
All right. So, and you guys can see on the map, I put the colors in text at the top so you can see which is which. And if you want to zoom in on the map, because it is zoomed out, if you need to zoom in on the map, there's the magnifying glass, and you can do that.
Oh,
Friends.
before we depart,
Welcome.
starts
I'm
to
sorry?
shift in her bed.
Wait, I'm sorry, what was that?
I see that Kieran starts to shift in her bed.
Yeah. So you look over, you notice that Kieran is beginning to wake, and you guys look over, and Kieran, describe your character. What do they look like? What are they wearing?
Oh, shit. Hmm. Sorry, I'm pulling everything up right now.
No problem.
You're already doing better than Mofu.
Already doing better than Baron.
Such a
Am I
dick.
really?
Yeah.
I'm the one who won first, and I did
Yeah.
a damn good
Yeah,
Just
job.
fuck
read the
you.
description
You
when
did.
join.
You did go first, and you did.
I'd
well.
have sex with Mofu's character.
I did also roll a 2, so maybe I am doing bad.
Yeah.
Alright, so Kieran has black hair, black eyes, but very pale skin. He's 5'10", weighs 180 pounds, and he's 27.
Race?
It's a fallen ASMR.
Cool.
Very sad boy.
All right. So Kieran starts to join you guys in your conversation, and you guys were talking about possibly scanning the area and seeing what's around. Thatcher asked you if there are any shops nearby, and what are you guys doing now?
We're going to them shops.
I said I'll turn to Thatcher and say, the shops are not open right now. We should inspect the bathhouse that Teresa had mentioned to us before we head up those shops.
All right. So you turn to Seiko. Seiko actually had to step back real quick, so it's going to be you, Mofu, and Kieran for right now.
Sure.
Okay.
So you.
I'll turn to them and say that.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. And just as a refresher, you know that Serena told you guys yesterday at the end of the session that several blocks northwest of here is a public bathhouse with a walled garden and frolicking nymphs carved into the front gates. Followers of the Dead Three have been seen coming and going from the bathhouse, and there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. That's where the killers are hiding.
Can we go to that area?
All right, you guys want to go straight to the bathhouse?
Sure, dude.
All
I
right,
mean, we can't really do anything else. It's the shop closed.
you can do anything. All right.
Okay. Open shops.
Oh my gosh. If you want to break into a shop,
No.
Yo, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that blue marked house on the map.
that is the bakery. You want to go to the bakery?
Oh, I don't want to go to the bakery. Never mind.
All right.
Actually, I'll turn to Mofu and say it might be a good idea to inspect that bakery again.
There were some interesting things in the back room, I do remember.
Okay, let's go.
All right. You
Boys.
got. All right. You guys start walking, and it's really dark out. It's kind of getting hard to see unless you have dark vision. And as you go, sorry. As you go, you kind of just hear, often just off in the distance, you hear a couple birds, maybe a wolf, as you kind of just take this path straight through the bakery. It's a pretty straight shot. You can see the bakery from the exiting of your location, and you get there.
Do
Now,
I see anything with my dark vision? And I think Kieran's got dark vision too.
I also have dark vision.
Okay,
no,
we all have dark vision.
no, the town is pretty much empty right now. You don't see anyone around you. You don't see anyone looking or anything that would raise your curiosity, really. Now, once you get to the bakery, you see that the exterior of this building is completely different than yesterday. It just looks
Oh,
like a regular house now.
well, this is different. I turn and say to the group,
Is this the right place?
it should be. I don't know. It's exactly where we were yesterday.
We're making an investigation check on the inside. Can I peer inside and make a check?
All right, go for it.
Jeez.
All right, you kind of step in and look around, and you notice you go for the door, and the door is completely unlocked, opens up, and it's just an empty house. You notice that everything's kind of torn to pieces inside of the house, almost like a tornado came through. There's cracks in the like floorboards of the house. There's missing pieces of it. Along the walls almost look like slash marks, almost like something hit it and struck it with something. And this place just looks completely battered.
Mofu. I'm kind of elbow her. Go walk inside.
Okay, I'm gonna walk inside with Thatcher.
No, just you.
I will
Oh,
turn to Thatcher and say, not wise to send one person in. I will join Mofu.
Thatcher, you trying to rob me?
All right, I'll follow
All
in
right.
with you.
So you guys are going to the house now?
Yeah.
Baron and Mofu are. Unless
Okay.
Karen wants to do something.
No. I'm following just behind.
All right. So Baron and Mofu make investigation checks.
Okay.
As you come into the building, you kind of feel this chill. Mofu just instantly realizes, looks down, something's not right. And as Mofu kind of kneels down and inspects the floor, she taps it and kind of just like peers deeply into it. And the entire house starts to shimmer away, revealing the bakery.
Right.
And the house just slowly, completely phases away, and you guys are standing in the middle of the bakery again. Move your characters to where you would be.
I guess you guys would be outside, and Mofu and I would be just.
I was just right outside the door here.
All right. And her body is still here.
Decapitated.
Her body's still there. Are you gonna go up and inspect the body for changes other than just normal decay?
All right. Investigation.
I really should just remember these stats.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna start making my way towards the back room here, and I'm gonna ask Mofu and the others to follow me back here.
19 on the investigation check.
All right, you kneel down, and it looks to be just the average decaying of someone who has been dead for a couple hours.
Okay. Huh.
There was something in this flower or something back here in this back room.
I will reveal my investigations. Nothing different about this corpse. Seems the same.
I come back here and I'm pointing at the flower back here. I want to do an investigation on the flower.
All right, just right before the investigation, you see the same kind of green glints coming off some of the flower as you saw earlier, and you still know that there's something underneath of it.
I'm probably gonna regret doing this, but I'm gonna start moving the flower back to reveal what's underneath it.
All right, as you start moving the flower, you put your hand in, and you immediately feel something just squish under the weight of your fingers. And as you clear some of the flour off, it reveals just a body that was being prepared in the back. And now that you're investigating, you're looking around more, you turn to the left and you can see the just completely burned, blackened, and cracked bones and remains in the oven.
Does this...
And you can put together that she's been luring people into this bakery for some time.
Mofu, did you not check to see if the donuts were made of people the other day?
I did not.
Can I go on the street real quick?
Yeah.
Can we go? Do I notice any missing people signs?
No, you would know from living in Baldur's Gate that missing people aren't uncommon.
Damn, okay.
Can I investigate the body that I found underneath the flower, see if there's anything distinguishing we can find out about it?
Sure, roll.
I'll move back inside.
Alright, and with your guys' 2 high rolls investigating around, you do notice that in the back, once all of you get there, that there appears to be a spell inscribed on the back of the wall there.
Can you pick it?
What language is it in?
It's kind of it's not a language, it's more of just like an arcane symbol.
Can I do a history check on it?
Yeah. Okay, easy enough. You know that this is a spell that on the death of the user will try to disguise the surrounding location. And this is what caused the illusion of the house.
Alternate the group that says this is what caused the illusion. Why when we came in, it wasn't the bakery and now it is. What do we do about it?
Who would have the knowledge of a spell like that?
Well, clearly, it's one of the cults.
Is there anything else in the back room that we can see, or can I just do just a general investigation of the back room other than just the body?
The only thing you would notice, with you guys already made good investigations, but all you notice is it's like the half-empty flour bags next to the table, the flour and the body in the oven, the bones in the oven, and the symbol.
I don't know if there's anything else we can get from this place, other than this was clearly where the one cult member at least had been at.
We can't leave it like this. We can't have more people coming into this trap. We have to get rid of these sigils.
I want to take... I'm trying to find...
And just for clarity, let me... Symbol is... Oh my god. Right there.
I want to take one of my hand axes and try and just scrape the symbol off, or at least break up with the full completion of the symbol.
Alright. I guess roll in athletics. All right, you go to hit this, and you notice the wall behind it just kind of crack under the weight of your hand axe, but the symbol itself just kind of reforms above the crack, like in front of the crack.
Anybody have any other bright ideas?
This is outside of the game. We don't. We have a cleric. Is Kieran a cleric, right?
Kieran?
No, I'm not a cleric.
I should know your class. What do I-
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Oh. Okay. I'll turn to Kieran. Any ideas?
No, not really.
I still don't feel comfortable leaving this place like this. This is going to cost so many more lives than it needs to.
Well, the witch is dead. I mean, could we board up the windows and the door?
Boarding up doesn't stop common thieves, let alone witches.
Do we really care if a thief makes his way back here?
I care if another witch makes her way back here, another cult member. And we back to square one. We need to finish this.
There's got to be a book or something else around here that we can use to get rid of the spell. So
That's a great idea.
So we investigated this back end, but we didn't investigate this room where the witch's body was at.
Right behind the bar. I will go look outside behind the bar.
I'm gonna go follow him back out here.
All right.
Good.
Make an investigation check.
11.
All right. You kind of dig through the cupboards, and you see just normal cooking supplies and utensils under the desk.
Okay.
Same with you, Thatcher. Looks like a normal bakery.
I have a question outside the game.
Yeah.
Some groups do like keep rolling until you get it, like each party member can do a roll. Is that like discouraged here?
So to repeatedly do a check, it doesn't really work in that way here. You can do it, and it'll just take, so like if you fail something that you should have gotten, it'll just take more time to avoid you having to constantly redo it.
Okay,
If you're trying to cut like a rope, for example, and you do a really low check, you're not going to not cut the rope. It'll just take a long time.
I mean, like if like 5 people investigate a room.
Oh yeah, if everyone rolls, yeah, everyone can roll.
Okay.
As long as you state before people start rolling, and as long as you're like, we're investigating, then yeah.
I'm gonna investigate like this table area here.
All right, you see if you're 16 that aside from it being a little dirty, there's nothing there.
I guess there's one thing left that don't remember.
Can I inspect the walls to see if there's like any illusions or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move back to the sigil.
Okay. You look at the wall, and you can see kind of like the faint shimmering of the old illusion as you kind of dispelled it. But other than that, it took a really hard like concentration to be able to see that. But once you kind of back off, it kind of fades back into the bakery.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Thatcher and tell him that I think we should just leave.
I want to, but we can't. We can't leave it like this. I don't want to give another witch a chance to set up shop here. I go back here to the back wall again. There's nothing back in. There's nothing back in this area. Just more of the shop and nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside and inspect the general surroundings.
I wanna dump all the bags of flour that are over here. Just start dumping stuff out and just basically rummaging through the place.
All right. Give me 1 second. Adjust the sound from that bot as you need to be able to hear it and what we're saying.
Oh, that's a great idea.
All right. So that's just the ambience of the night town. So you begin dumping out the bags, and you can kind of see as you're dumping it out, what's causing the green glow is that there's these tiny black rocks that are emitting kind of a green aura from them.
I want to investigate the rocks.
All right. Do an Arcana check for me.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna be negative.
Hold on. It's actually +1.
All right. You know that these rocks are meant to kind of capture the souls from a destroyed body. They're able to trap them and extract them for later use.
I kind of put a few in my hands and hold on Baron and go take a look at these.
Say, I don't notice anything different about them. They just look like rocks to me.
Can we do anything with these? I mean, these rocks will help. These rocks are supposedly supposed to help trap souls and release souls. I mean, these have a strange aura about them. We can't just leave these here.
Could I do a knowledge check on what to do with these?
Yeah, and Thatcher, you do know as well that to activate those properties, you kind of get that they would have to. It's in the cooking process.
What would I do? It's a knowledge. There's no knowledge.
So what to do? What to do with a magical rock? Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. Don't know shit.
The barbarian
really-
knows more than you do.
Yeah, you don't really know what you should do with these, but they don't appear to be an immediate harm to anyone as long as they're not activated.
Yeah. How many are there of these?
It's mixed in with the flour. There's a lot. It's just
I will-
scattered.
I will say, hey Thatcher, why don't we take one and put it in the fire and see what it does?
I don't see why not. So I take a bag and take it to the.
Well, before he puts a bag in, I say, one crystal.
Fine. One crystal. And so I take it off and I toss it into the fire.
You'll have to start the oven.
Son of a.
I will go start the oven.
All right. So Baron goes over, starts the oven, throw in one of the crystal stones, and as it hits the fire, you see it crackle and start to break up, and kind of like a green gas emits from it and starts swirling around in the oven, almost like it's looking for something. And after a couple seconds, it dissipates and disappears.
What in the world was that?
That's probably a soul. Should we tell the others?
Yeah, let's go tell them. I come out here and I tell Kieran what's going on. Where is Celos at?
Cello is not here.
Celos not here, so
It's just
everybody that's here is
He's
here.
still
Okay.
sleeping, technically.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys go out, and Kieran and Mofu now know that when these crystals are being cooked, the gas emits from it, goes around in there and dissipates.
I want to take a
Gotcha.
bag. I want to take a bag of this flour with the crystals and take it with us.
All right.
I tell Thatcher, we probably should not do that again. Who knows what happens if we put more in?
Yeah, but we can't leave these here either. But if we can take care of the place, we can probably take care of it. Ask Karen if she can come in here and take a look at the sigil, see if there's anything she can do.
What am I doing?
They're asking you to look into the sigil. So if you want to investigate it, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I turn to Thatcher, and while she's doing that, and say, "We could take these back to the hideout. Make sure no one else gets their hands on them."
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're a
Kinda look into a
sorcerer!
sigil. You look into a sigil. It kind of just it looks like another just out of this world thing to you. You have no clue.
Alright, cool.
Rip. All right.
I mean, I'd kind of look at Baron and I'm like, I don't know what else we can do here. I think we've gathered as much information as we can.
We can
Unless
take the bags of flour and hide them away in our hideout that we found, so no one else can get at them.
That's probably
It
the
would
best thing.
certainly-
That's the best thing we can do. And so I pick up a couple of bags. I hand a bag to Mofu. Say, carry this.
I'll also put some of the remaining bags.
Yeah, we're gonna take these back to the hideout.
Yeah, can I throw mine in the oven, actually?
Oh,
You
cool.
can go for it.
Motherfuck.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Mofu.
Okay.
The bag leaves his hand and begins hurling towards the oven. As it hits inside and it begins to crackle up, you can see kind of like the whole interior of the oven turn to a bright green as this gas just kind of fills the entire oven coming around it. You can see it swirling around again like it's looking for something as like a whole entity of gas. Swirls around, and the gas, as Mofu's kind of like looking at it as he threw it in there, it kind of comes out of the oven and starts swirling towards Mofu. But as it gets closer, it just fades and dissipates.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Now I don't
turn-
have to carry a bag.
I turn to Bofu and say, "The rubies. Wanting those.
What about them?
That could be an easier way to take them, and find out what we can do with them later if we store them in the rubies."
I don't know.
It's a suggestion, but otherwise, we either take them back to the hideout and hide them, or we burn all of them and run like hell.
We can burn all of them, but I don't know what my rubies came into it.
Could be used as a vessel.
You know what? I'm down for burning them all and running.
Okay.
Me too, as long as I don't lose any rubies.
All right, you guys go to throw your stuff in there, and the same event happens, but since all of you are doing it just a little bigger.
We're all running.
All right. The gas kind of seems like it's trying to follow you for a second, but it dissipates before it can make any substantial distance. And you guys get out of there. And as you leave the bakery, you notice it shimmer, and the broken house is back.
Okay. I'll turn and say, "We need to come back to this later."
Agreed. Once one of us has a better, well, I can't say it out of game, arcana check.
Once we have better understanding of what's happening in this
Yes.
place, we will come back.
That is what I meant.
All right, so now you guys are back on the street of Baldur's Gate. It's about 3:30 now in the morning.
I'll turn to them and say, "The bathhouse. We need to get a full perimeter on it, so we know what we're up against."
Do we want to check for another shop yet? Like weapons or armor?
Is it too early?
I think it'd be too early.
You kind of look around and you see that no lanterns are lit, and the shops seem to be boarded up for the night.
Let's make our way to the bathhouse then.
Before we do that, I gotta go to the bathroom once.
Okay. So
What's
Okay.
the bathhouse? Like what? Where's it on the map?
So okay. Give me 1 second. Two people are have to take a second.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take a quick reprieve, real quick. Oh, Vic. Victoria. Did you get your second level figured out?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Yes.
Did you though?
I mean, I was able to add a level if that's what you're talking about.
Did you add a spell?
Yes.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Wow,
Nice.
me big brain.
What
Just making
spell
sure
did you
everyone
get?
got their stuff.
Huh?
What spell did you get?
Well, let me find out. Oh, ice knife, because I thought getting another fire spell was probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Right, I'm back.
Need variety.
Yeah, I can't light every room I walk into.
I push everything. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
Baron's
know.
back.
Maybe I should get.
Right, I'm back.
All right. So Seiko wants Baron to lead him while he's gone. So
I
now
just got
Baron's
back.
back. Oh, all right. You're all back. Resume. No.
So we're
We were going
we're
to the bathhouse to inspect the perimeter.
Yeah.
All right. So let me pull up and mark the bathhouse for you guys. You guys know exactly where it is based on her directions. So it's going to be right. Got to pick a different color. Pink. You know that the bathhouse is this building right here.
Ooh,
That's far.
that's very far.
Do we know how far it is before we're departing?
Yes, you know exactly where you're going.
So I'll
The
I'll turn
bathhouse is a semi well known location, so it's not hard to find.
group and say, it's late at night. We can't see. Should we go back to the hideout and wait it out till morning?
You all should have dark vision, by the way.
I mean, if we're gonna get a look at it, why not get a look at it now?
True.
I say we go.
I agree. I'll agree with that trick. Then.
All right. So if there's no contention, you guys begin to make your way towards the bathhouse. You continue walking, 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 and eventually you arrive at the front gates. You see that, as described, there are frolicking nymphs carved into the door, and this gate is closed.
Can I see ways around the building?
Around, yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation. All right, as you guys investigate this building, you can kind of see how the bathhouse is like put together. You can see it's a kind of one-story building with these stained glass windows and clay roof tiles. The walls around it are about 10 foot tall, and there's a large courthouse on the southeast corner of the building that's open in kind of like a walk around area. And there's closed wooden doors from the courthouse that have the more images of smiling nymphs. Now the wooden doors from the courthouse lead into the bathhouse. So if you can get into the courthouse, you can go through there, or you can go through the front stone gates.
I don't think we should go in right now. This seems like a bad idea. We should do it during broad daylight.
Can we see if anybody's watching us?
Make a perception check. And what's your perception modifier?
None. I don't have one.
Okay, so you kind of look around, and you don't see anyone that is looking from. You're looking in the outside, just around you, right?
Right.
Yeah, you don't see anyone.
I'll turn to the.
I want to see
I
the
don't think we're prepared for this battle. We should wait till morning, hit up the shops, stock up on supplies, and then we can take on this.
I agree. I don't think we should go in yet.
Fine.
Should we gather any more information about this, or are we satisfied?
I want to look at the back of this place.
Yeah, did we inspect the gate too? Or not?
No. No.
I inspect the gate.
So we've seen the front side. Can we walk around to the back side and take a look at what's behind it?
Yeah, if you want to do that, while you're doing that, Mofu is walking up to the gate and roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Oof.
All right, you kind of just see that it's not the best. It's not like a super impressive stone wall, but it is a stone wall nonetheless, and it'll take some effort to if you were to break it down. You kind of see that. You can kind of make out that you could try to use some of the carvings. You remember that there's frolicking nymphs carved on the front. You can kind of use some of the carvings as a foothold, but other than that, it's just a stone wall.
Could I do a history check on the nymphs?
Sure.
13
All right.
or 12.
You look in it, and from what you can tell, it's just a friendly decoration.
I want to do an investigation check on the back side of the building.
All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Here is the bathhouse, and you guys are about right there now.
Could you do that again?
And-
I was zoomed out. I was zoomed way in. Okay, so
there should be a pink circle
Okay.
now.
All
where
right,
you
I
guys
see it.
are. And that's where the gates are to the main entrance.
Okay.
And if you wanna go around back, so are you going down or up?
Down to the backside over in this area.
All right. So, oh wait, actually, let me just make this easier for you guys. Give me 1 second. Copy. All right. So, bam, your characters. Now, as you move around, you can kind of see that the backside kind of has some tiny slits you can see through. It's more of like a stone fence at this point. And as you go around towards the south side, it reveals. Okay, or not. Maybe it's not going to reveal.
There's Cello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Reveal. Okay. As you go around towards the south side, the area of D1 is revealed, and you can kind of see there's some fountains, trees, and whatnot.
And do I see anything in particular that's would stand out to me?
As you continue to look and you continue to head down, you get to about right here, and you can see another gate.
Can do an investigation.
This. Okay, yeah.
Can do an investigation on this gate.
Yeah. All right. Easy enough. You can see that this gate is a little degraded compared to the other stone one you saw. It looks like there's some vines growing in it and hasn't really been taken care of as much. And that's what you see from there.
I think I found our way in when we come back.
We're out of earshot.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
you'd have to shout that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come back over this way to him.
All right, you should be able to move your character now.
Yep. I'm gonna come back to them over here and just kind of in a kind of a hushed voice. I think I found our way in back over there. There's another gate, or a gate, wooden gate that's a little bit more degraded. I think we'll be be able to break into it easier later.
Hey,
Shouldn't
wait,
we? Oh, Cello's not.
Can I
Hey,
look?
shh.
Can I?
You're not there.
feel-
You're not there.
What? Oh,
You're
I'm
not
not
there.
there. Oh,
No.
okay. My bad.
Shouldn't we inspect all sides of the building? That's
Oh, we're
the
back
bakery.
into bakery.
All right, and can someone roll a d4 for me? One person,
Me.
first person to do it gets it. Okay, 3.
Fucking magic.
So you guys begin to hear footsteps coming from the northeast.
We should leave right now. We're not equipped to fight this.
Let's go. I agree with Baron. We need to leave.
Oh man.
I don't know, guys. We might want to stay.
Bofu,
Kind
you
of
can stay
glare.
on your own.
Okay,
but
okay,
I'm
I'll
highly
leave. I'll leave.
influenced.
All right, where are you guys going?
Here, how about you? Are you following?
Yeah.
I suggest make a way. We need to pick up Cello.
Okay, let's go.
So you guys are going towards the hideout?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You notice that this is the direction the footsteps are coming from. You guys walk, and the footsteps get louder. You can hear that it's coming away from the bathhouse. It's footsteps from the city. Kind of, you hear them scraping across the stone pavement.
Can I roll? I don't know. See to try to make out how many footsteps, individual footsteps there are.
Sure. Go ahead and do a perception for me. All right. You think that there's one person.
Sorry, repeat that.
You think that there's one person.
Okay. I tell them should be nothing to worry. We should go back to the hideout.
Let's
I
go.
agree.
All right. You guys continue on. And as you're walking to the hideout, you see Cello.
Oh,
Thought I could stretch my legs for a little bit.
miss you, man. Where were you?
I head off. I probably chose to sleep in a little later on. You know, got to make sure that you get everything you need.
Get enough
Then-
beauty? Did you get enough beauty sleep?
I wouldn't go so far as to say beauty sleep, but
I would say that as well. You look like you need more of that.
yeah.
Next
The
time
purple
we're
skin
sending
does
Bofu
kind
to
of
wake
take
you
away
up.
from the charming face.
Next time, Bofu's gonna wake you up.
We're heading back to the hideout. There's nothing we can do now. We need to wait until the shop's open so we can properly get ready for what's coming up next.
Okay. I guess I can deal with that.
And as we walk back, I fill him in on everything that we discovered at the bakery and that we saw at the bathhouse.
All right.
Oh yeah, about
Also-
the bakery. Did we notice anything like magical about it?
Yeah,
So-
there was this sigil in the back room that when Baron did a history check on it, he told us that it was a sigil that basically was making the illusion take place, and if we're able to break that spell, then it'll return to what it was. Because right now, if you go back and look at the bakery, it looks like an old rundown house.
Okay. I don't
Um,
have any dispel magic.
also, on our way back, can I know of any shops on the way back?
Yeah. Do another perception for me as you guys are walking.
Hey Larry, can I do an intelligence check?
For what?
I'd like to do an intelligence check on if I use detect magic on the sigil, I'd know how to break it.
No, detect magic is going to identify what it's doing in its aura around it and its properties.
Okay, so I couldn't use that information to try and break the spell. All right, just making.
If you can figure it out yourself, but it won't tell you like here's how you do it. It'll
Okay.
give you the properties, and if you can gauge that from the properties, then
All right. I mean, I could try that, but I feel like the safer bet, since I don't know all of the spells of that world, would be to just wait.
all right. And did you do the perception?
I rolled an 18.
Okay, what was your roll for Thatcher?
14.
Okay,
For the
you're both rolling
perception.
perception.
Okay, yeah. I thought we all needed to for it.
As you guys are walking down the street, what shops are you looking for? because this is an entire city. Like this is a huge city.
On our way back, just like in our direct route back, I will look for weapon and armor smiths.
All right.
I'm gonna go for a weapon shop.
All right. Roll a perception, and Thatcher.
I was looking for weapons and armor too.
Oh, bet. All right. Simple. So on you guys' way back from the pink spot, that's the bathhouse just for Cello since she just got here. That's the bathhouse.
We're still
And
seeing
you
the
guys are
bathhouse.
walking. You guys are walking back, and you see that there is what looks to be a regular blacksmith area right here.
We still see the bathhouse.
Yes. The bathhouse is a straight shot back. You see on the green there looks to be a blacksmith area. As you kind of peer around, it doesn't really look like there may be weapons. It kind of looks like tools and like horseshoes and maybe a little bit of armor. You can't quite tell what that is. And as you continue on, you kind of peer down one of the alleys as you're almost at the hideout, and you see that. Sorry, give me 1 second to draw the fucking circle. There seems to be a weaponsmith at
Is
this
anybody else
green
seeing something
place.
different on their screen? I still see the bathhouse map on mine.
I
Oh,
also
that's
see
what you're
weapons.
saying. Okay, I'm retarded. Okay, I thought you were saying, can you still see the bathhouse like from your perspective? Okay. Okay, so the big green circle is where the what's it called is where the weaponsmith is, and you see that the little green circle is where the regular blacksmith area would be.
Okay, can we walk up and see if he's open?
As you walked by with your perception checks, you saw that they were both closed.
Alright, well now we know where they're at. Let's go back to the shop. Let's go back to the hideout and just wait until daybreak.
Agreed.
Wait, so what did we do so far that made it so that we had to stop?
Is that in character? Are you asking?
I'm asking, like, just what happened.
We went to the baker. We went to the back to the bakery to check out there to see what all was there, and it was an old house. Mofu went inside and determined that when he touched the floorboard, everything turned back into the shop. So we investigated the shop, and that's when we found the sigil and everything on that back wall. We also found a dead body that was being prepared. By the way, if you ate one of the donuts, you're now a cannibal. Yeah, I know, right? Human flesh tastes mighty nice.
I wonder if she, like, grounded it up into powder. I might have to
It,
copy that recipe down for later. Never
it
mind.
looked like it. We also found these black, weird-looking rocks in the flour, and when we checked them, there were these kinds of rocks that you can you can put a soul into and then release it later, and that's how she was baking human souls into the food. But we destroyed them all because we threw them all into the fire all at one time.
Why didn't you save one? You know how many spells I could make with a No, never mind.
Well, I guess you learn not to sleep in anymore.
I guess so.
So after that, we tried to get rid of the sigil and take care of the place, but we couldn't. So we're gonna learn more about the sigil and go back later and try and get rid of the witch's shop so nobody else can go in there and use it. And that's when we went to the bathhouse to check it out and scope it out. And now we're found you.
All right.
All right. And Jordan, just the rhythm bot is playing the night time ambience, so if you need to adjust that to hear us, go for it.
Oh no, I'm all set. I'm on my phone right now. I'm not like actually at my computer yet, so
Okay.
I've been listening on, and
Gotcha.
I have my character sheet as well on here, so I'm gonna pull that up too.
All right. So you guys get to the hideout. Everything looks in order as you left it. And did you guys want to rest again until morning?
Yes.
Yeah, rest again till morning, and I guess we can have Celos tell us about his character.
All right. As you guys begin to huddle in for the night and chill out, you get a better look at Cello, who was asleep. You couldn't really see him when you guys were talking to each other. And Cello, describe your character.
All right. Well, it's basically a 6 foot tall Despater tiefling. It's about 170 pounds, so on the slender side, but not like extremely slender. Um, he is. He has a purple skin, long black hair, and would be hazel eyes.
All right. And as you guys take another rest, you'll wake up and it will be 9 in the morning. Actually, sorry, wrong. 10:30. Forgot there's an extra hour and you guys spent 30 minutes investigating, so 10:30.
Mhm.
Let's hit them shops.
Is everybody up?
Yep.
I am.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to take Celis by the bakery so he can take a look, see if he can see anything, or do we just want to head straight to the shops?
I
I'd like to
mean,
go to the shops.
yeah, me being here doesn't change anything that we know about the bakery, from what I've heard.
All right, so then let's make our way to which one was this one? This was the weapons shop?
Yeah, you and me are going to the weapons shop.
The big circle is the weapon shop, the small
Okay.
one is the blacksmith.
Okay,
I want to go to the blacksmith.
I'm gonna head to the weapons shop with Baron.
I will accompany Thatcher to the weapons shop. Actually, I'll accompany both to the blacksmith.
All right.
Nice.
We want to just go as a
Um,
group to each one.
I have a question. You're gonna tell me if I have to do a roll for it or not.
Alright.
If I wanted to get my light crossbow improved, would I go to the shop and buy would I go to the shop or go to the blacksmith?
You know that would be the weapon shop.
Okay.
And as you guys start to head out into the city, you can hear the rustle and bustle of the city. And who was all going to the blacksmith?
I'm just gonna follow everybody to the blacksmith. We'll just go as a group to this and then to the weapon shop.
Me,
Alright.
Thatcher, and Baron.
All right, so if they're gonna go with to the weapon shop, you guys, or to the blacksmith, you guys go over and you see that's a pretty small area. He does most of his work outside. There's a small inside area where you can kind of presume that he lives, and he has this kind of canopy over this forge area where he makes his stuff outside. And you approach him, and he looks to be kind of on the older side, but middle-aged, fair skin, a big kind of like girthy beard goes down to about his chest area, and he is bald. And you guys are approaching. He's kind of focusing, hammering down. This looks like just metal plate he's trying to form into a shape.
I'll turn him over. You're up.
Wait,
I'm so-
let's say what? I think he cut out.
Oh, you're up.
yeah, your mic's not being the friendliest. What'd you say?
Oh, I said you're up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Can I just like look around and see if there's anything that looks really expensive? Or
You can.
like better
yeah.
than everything else?
He has display tables set up, and you can just kind of see the average stuff a kind of tool-based blacksmith would make. Some hammers, some nails. You can see horseshoes. You can see a little bit of art that's kind of been twisted into different shapes and stuff of that nature on the tables.
Okay. I wanna buy a hammer.
He kind of looks up at you and raises his eyebrow and says, "You want to buy a hammer?
Yes.
All right, take your pick." And he waves his hand, and you can see that there's 6 hammers laid out. They kind of look identical quality wise, but each one kind of has their own quirks being handmade.
Is there a way that I could like check to see which would be the best, or are they just like actually all the same?
You can just tell off the bat that they look about the same.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him for the price of the second one from the left.
Oh, that one. For some reason, that one gave me some trouble. So it's gonna run you about 85 copper.
85 copper. Oy vey.
You got a
Let me,
problem with my prices?
I do not. I am going. Wait, it's actually only 85 copper. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it.
All right. Take the copper out of your inventory, and he's gonna reach over, grab the hammer, and hold his hand out. The copper first.
I'm going to hand him the 85 copper.
Here you are, sir. Good dealing business with you.
Thank you. I walk back to the group.
I'm
And
gonna
he goes back to shaping the metal.
look around. Is there anything that would be of interest for Thatcher and Thatcher size?
Not really. He sells mostly tools and equipment of that nature.
Anybody else
Can I
need to
see if
do
there's
anything
any
here?
grapple hooks?
You look around and you do see there are two. They don't look like they were specifically made for that purpose, but there are two hook-shaped creations that look like they could be fashioned for grappling.
Could I ask them the price of this?
Oh, the price of those? Some good things to hang your pots on, your pans. Those pretty simple to make. Let's say 35 copper.
I'll take them both.
All right, that'll be 70.
Deal. I'll hand them the copper, as per Mofu did.
All right, and he hands you the two hooks, and you can add, if you can find it in the D&D Beyond, two grappling hooks.
Okay.
All right.
And Mofu, you should be able to find a hammer to add as well to D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I added it.
All right. Yeah, you can just kind of gather from all the stuff that he is a tool-based blacksmith.
Okay.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah.
Would I be able to buy artificer's tools, or do those just come automatically if I level up into it?
You would have to find them and ask if he or look around for it.
I just looked up the item on D&D Beyond and I couldn't find it as well.
It's 100 copper for silver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, let me.
Oh no, it's 10.
It is?
10 copper for silver.
Oh my god, that's right. This is the same shit I did yesterday. It's a 10 standard, not 100. Fucking World of Warcraft.
Oh shit.
So
100 silver to gold.
I spent 7 silver. Okay.
Yeah, it goes by 10, not 100. Alright, so you're looking for artificer's tools?
Yeah, I am.
You can kind of look around and see if you buy a couple of different tools, you would be able to fashion your own artificer kit.
Alright, I'm gonna go and find those tools.
Alright, give me 1 second. It's weird that it's not in there. Alright, so you kind of look around and you pick up some kind of clockwork gear pieces, bolts, wrenches, and stuff of that nature, and you carry them over to the blacksmith and you approach him.
Alright, I would like to buy these.
Oh, all of that. It's quite a lot.
I mean, the size isn't too large though, so it shouldn't be that bad for me.
Alrighty. That'll run you, well, we're not going to be able to use copper for this one. That'll run you about 12 silver total.
Alright, I do that.
Alright. And he just takes your silver. You continue off with the pieces, and they are in your inventory now. You can add the artificer's tools to your inventory.
You said 14, right? Or 12? Oh, you said 12, my bad. So,
I'm gonna make my way over to the weaponsmith.
Can I follow him also?
I'm gonna follow
Just to
him that
make
way.
You guys are making your way to the weaponsmith?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. So you guys continue there. and it's a pretty simple way. After a couple turns, you are at this pretty impressive sized building that is seems to be filled with different swords, arrows, bows, shields, so a couple stands of armor, and you're outside the building right now.
I will go inside.
I want to go inside.
Yeah, we're going in.
All right, this kind of shorter human with a just orange short beard and buzz cut greets you, and he's like, "Well, hello there. How are you guys today?"
Good,
Fantastic.
good. Was admiring
Good,
your
good.
armor and weapons here. You have an impressive collection.
Ah, man of culture. Good to hear. Good to hear. You guys want to purchase?
Can you point me to your collection of bows, please?
Bows, bows. Sure, that'll be right to the left. And he kind of points over to the left, and a stand of different assorted bows are.
I will walk over to them.
You can see there's some short bows and long bows and heavy crossbows.
Okay. I'll be right back.
All right. So he's looking at that. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm
I'd like
looking
to
at
look
the.
for short
Good.
swords.
All right. Short swords. He points to a kind of stand of glass over it that's towards the door, but a little bit out. Those will be our short swords right over there. Don't touch them; they're pretty sharp.
Can I inspect and see if there's any that are like extraordinary?
You see one to the right. You can see that it has a gold handle with a red gem adorned to the back of it, to like the pommel.
I'd like to ask the price of it.
Oh, that beauty! We got that shipped in all the way from Palm. That'll be about 85 gold.
Ooh, 85 gold. Can I try to persuade them to get a better deal?
You can roll for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty hard getting that here. That'll be 85. It's a beautiful piece. And you kind of look at it and you can see a pattern shimmer in it, just like a forged in pattern as the light kind of bounces off it as you walk by it.
Can I like inspect to see if it has like better, like what its stats are, like how much damage it will do, or anything like that?
You can see roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Mofu, you should be fencing.
That should be what?
Fencing.
Stuff to sell.
Fencing.
Can I explain this to Mofu, please, as my in character?
Sure.
Because I know, is it okay? Is it metagaming that I know one of his magic abilities?
If you do when he hasn't used it yet.
Okay, so then never mind.
All right, you kind of look at the sword. You can't tell. You don't to see if it's better or not.
Okay, I'm going to. Let me see here. I'm going to use distort value on it,
All right.
and then I'm going.
What are the components for the sword value?
Touch.
It's behind the black.
No,
Plus.
it has VSM next to it.
Doesn't?
If it doesn't, like, so if it has V is for verbal, S is for somatic, so like a hand motion, and then M
Oh,
is for
V. Verbal.
Oh, verbal. All right. So you kind of how are you? So what are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, I can see there's a couple flaws in, like, the purity of the gold, and there's a couple scratches and a couple nicks on the edge. Nothing, like, too bad, but, you know.
All right. He kind of perks his. Oh my god, this dog is afraid of this fucking thunder. All right. He kind of perks his head up and he's like, "Can you guys give me 1 second?"
Yeah.
All right. I'm really sorry.
Shop owner with the unruly dog should give us a discount.
Yeah, I can't wait to buy the sword and then sell it back to him for double the price.
Maybe you should sell it to a different vendor.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that was
this guy,
basically the
but
metagaming I was gonna tell you to do. I was gonna just
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
I have distort value, and then I have friends, which gives
Oh,
me advantage on
All right,
rolls.
I'm back.
Friends makes it so that they're hostile to you after it ends.
I know, but then I also have disguise self.
So you're gonna have these
All
guys
right,
chase
so
after you just so you can waste
the
your time.
guy
Okay.
is gonna perk up after you tell him that, and he's like, "Wait, what? No, 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 no. We just got that shipped in. It was looked over by the best." And he walks over to it, and he's going to make an investigation check.
Oh shit.
And what is the DC for it? It should say somewhere on the spell. Slash roll.
Oh, jeez. It's not gonna matter.
Where should it say?
It should say in the spell description. Someone can make a intelligence. Here, I can pull up the spell real quick. The spells.
His save DC is 13.
It's 13.
Yeah, it's the average DC. I mean, for like, I believe we have like the same intelligence or wisdom. One of their stats. for us.
Distort value. All right, yeah, he passes, and he kind of looks at me. He's like, "No, no, 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 no! You cannot try to fool me with your magic here. Get out of my store."
Okay, I'm gonna walk out.
And he kind of shakes his head as he's walking back. Can you believe the nerve of some people? I understand this is Baldur's Gate, but have some class.
I apologize. I apologize for my sister. She gets a little overambitious at times. Could you tell me about the armor you have here?
Oh my gosh. Look, if you try anything like that, I might have a heart attack. But he points to the like upper left corner of the room, and you can see two armor sets. One is completely decked out in studded leather, and the other one is half plate. Those are our current sets. We just got shipped in. Take a look.
What are the price of these two?
Both of them, the full studded leather is going to cost you about 75 gold, and the half plate will be about 180.
All right.
I know someone who could afford it. But
No.
Will you guys be buying anything today?
No, but I may be back after a little while. I appreciate you showing us this.
Could
Don't bring the other one.
Could I check to
oh,
see
I'm coming. Don't
if
you
there's
worry.
enough stuff around for thieves' tools as well?
You're looking for thieves' tools?
Yes.
You kind of. Are you asking him?
Yeah, I'm asking him.
Thieves' tools, eh? We focus mainly on combat here. You'd have to check with that other blacksmith fellow. He runs a small shop about a couple blocks from here.
All right, thank you very much, sir. And I'm gonna hand him 5 copper.
Oh, thank you, sir. Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, you are helping me after all.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that blacksmith over there should be able to help you pretty easily. And he takes the copper and goes back to looking at some papers on his like kind of like desk cashier area.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice if any of the bows are better than the standard longbow?
You notice that so out of game these would be the like same type of bows, except there's the long bows, the short bows, and heavy crossbows.
Okay, then yeah, I don't. I'll go up to him and inquire about some arrows.
All right. How many arrows do you need? Any specifications for the arrows?
Just your standard arrow. I would need price per arrow.
All right. So let's see here. We can sell you as an individual. We can sell you about 15 arrows, and that'll run you
Let's see here. That'll run you about 25 silver. Zeros are made by one of our best artisans here in the city.
Are you sure they will not break upon firing and upon
Break on impact. Look at this. And he kind of ducks over below, and he pulls out an arrow and holds it by the tip with the feather and slams it against the desk, and it wobbles, no breaks, no cracks. Does that look like it'll do?
Absolutely not. Would you budge on the price of them, though?
I'm sorry?
Would you budge on the price? Try to do a persuasion check.
Alright, go ahead and roll for it. And you guys, tell me what he gets, because I'm taking care of my daughter.
8.
No modifiers.
I'm sorry, this was made by one of our close friends, and we need to get him his money back.
Well, thank you for your hospitality, but I will not be buying today. I will be back.
No problem. We'll be here.
I asked him if he has any small hand axes that might be better than what I've got, and I show him one of the hand axes I've got.
He points you. Okay. He points you to near where the short swords were, and you can see that he has similar kind of axes.
Would they be better than what I've got now?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time and for showing us around. You have a lovely shop, but we may be back soon.
No problem at all. If you guys ever need anything, we'll be right here. Just try not to get mugged.
That will be the attempt.
And he goes back to his papers.
We go.
Can I just discreetly peer at what the papers are?
Roll a stealth check. If you want to do it, if you want to make sure you're not seen.
Yeah.
And tell me what you get when you roll.
9.
You begin to peer over, and he kind of notices your head, Bob, twitch a little bit, but he doesn't really seem to mind. You can see that the papers just seem to be, they have some names and locations on them, but that's all you can make out. You can't make out really any of them in specific. You can just see how they're laid out. That's what they are.
I'm gonna. I'll do you, sir. Mind if you tell me what you're reading?
Oh, this is the charter I got from one of the news people at the harbor over there. They gather information from blacksmith shops around the area, come to different harbors, sell them off, and that's how we keep in touch. See what people are doing, see what we can order from each other. That's actually how I got that sword over there that the one was trying to hustle me out of. He gets like kind of visibly upset.
I'll be sure to hit him over the head. Any orders of bows coming in?
Bows, and he starts to flip through. And he starts to like kind of look puzzled at one of the pages. He's like, oh wow, this is something different. And he kind of like twists the book over so you can see, and you can see that next to this name, there's a name called Aragar Smith, and you can see the location is Palm, and you can see that the item that he is looking to trade are these silver-tipped arrows, and you can see that the price he has to buy them for the blacksmith, this isn't your price, it just has the trade cost. Those would be a total of 75 gold for 20 arrows.
Interesting. Any idea when that shipment will be in?
Sorry. 75 silver, sorry.
Any idea when that shipment will be in?
We would have to send word to him. This is just like an advertisement, essentially. So, for us to get to Palm is an island that'll take about 2 days for a ship to get there, and we have someone to travel the news in 2 days back. Probably half a day for the in-between times.
Then please send word. I would like 20 of them.
How many was that?
20, sir.
All 20, okay. Sure, we can have that shipment in. And that'll be about 4.5, 5 days.
All right, I'll see you then.
Sounds good. I'll remember you. What's your name?
Baron Blightcolor, sir.
Baron Blight Caller, and you can see he kind of circles the listing for the arrows and he writes your name down next to it. He says, "All right, got it. When you come back in 5 days, it'll be ready right for you to buy."
Pleasure doing business.
No problem at all. And he goes back and flips through more pages.
I'll walk out. I'll walk out of the blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out too.
All right, Cello and Kieran, you guys walking out? You guys want to look for anything?
I'm good.
All right. You
Well,
guys
that
are out.
was well, that was uneventful.
I gained something out of it.
Me too.
All right, ready to go
I
check
mean,
out
I don't know
the.
if you gained anything out of it. You got a bad reputation here.
You'll see next time we go.
Thatcher just shakes his head.
Oh,
All right,
I
to the
need these arrows.
to the bathhouse.
I think we should investigate that further.
Investigate what?
The bathhouse, as you said.
Yes, I agree.
All right, so we make our way down to the bathhouse.
All right, you guys start to walk there, and you just see a whole bunch of people just carrying on their business, walking down the street. And as you walk up to the bathhouse, you see those once closed stone gates are wide open. Sorry, let me switch back to the bathhouse.
Nice.
All right, if you need to adjust your zoom, the magnifying glass on the left toolbar will help you do that. And you guys see that the once closed stone gates here. Oh wait, it's not letting me ping because it's in draw mode. Here and here are now both open. And you can see, upon just walking up to it, you can see there are 4 people that are in the bathhouse right now. There is 1 in that pool, 2 in this pool. It's not letting me ping faster. And 1 in the north pool. And you can see that there is someone that is behind this kind of what's it called? That's kind of next to this bench over here. And he seems to be looking around, and you can kind of discern that he is in charge here.
I'll turn to Thatcher and say, should we approach him?
I don't see what choice we have. Let's make it.
All right. As you guys enter the building, you see the walls are about 20 foot high, and the chambers are kind of adorned with like kind of royalty style gems. Natural light is coming through those stained glass windows I described earlier, creating all these colorful patterns that are hitting the tile and marble of the floor of the bathhouse. And you can see that there's like 3 sunken pools that seem to have levers for hot and cold water, and these are where the commoners were. Now there's benches next to all the pools with stacks of towels next to them. And you guys said you were going to approach the person.
Yeah. So where would we be at inside the bathhouse?
All right, so you guys kind of walk through, and yes, yeah, sorry. You guys walk through here, and you can move your characters to the corner. Oh my gosh. This thing is irritating me.
Do I
Alright,
know
and
based off of common knowledge if bathhouse is free/public use?
you would know that it is a pay for it's a service.
Gotcha.
And the guy in the corner is the person I told you of. And you guys said you were approaching him?
Yeah.
Alright, so he is another human. He's kind of on the tanner side, and he has this kind of brown hair going to his shoulders and a handlebar mustache, no beard. And he kind of looks up and he's like, "Well, hey there guys, you need something here?"
Yeah, Vetra's kind of gritting his teeth, trying not to get angry as he approaches him.
Hmm.
Yeah, could you tell us just about this place and what you offer here?
Well, this is the bathhouse of Baldur's Gate. This is where people come, they relax in the springs, enjoy the fountains out back, the trees, and they pay us for our hospitality.
Hospitality, that's what you offer here.
Hospitality and a good time.
Uh,
I'll take one good time.
Hospitality, you say? I found this, and I'll take out the Flaming Fist badge, one of my Flaming Fist badges. I found this directly outside your bathhouse. Do you know anything about this?
Found a badge. The flame. Why would the Flaming Fist be around here?
I'm not so sure. Do you know anything about them?
I don't know anything. I thought they were busy dealing with all of the people trying to rush the city, trying to get in here and siphon all of our resources.
Can I see if he's trying to lie to me?
Sure, insight check.
Insight. What can I see it there?
Was that your 17 plus 1?
Yes.
Okay, it didn't make a noise, so I couldn't tell which roll. Okay. You can tell that he has no idea why the Flaming Fist would be around, and he has no idea about the badge being outside.
Okay, I will take the badge back, put it in my bag, and say, "Thank you for your honesty."
No problem, sir. Would you guys like to purchase a bath?
Not quite yet. You mentioned you had some fountains out back, right?
Oh yeah, if you go through the gates here and he points over to this area, if you go right through there, you can enjoy the fountains in the park in the back for free, complimentary of our kind business here.
I think I may just go take a look. I mean, my sister here, and I kind of nudge Mofu, is a stickler for fountains, and she'd love to take a look at those.
Actually, how much is a bath?
That'll be 2 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one.
I kind of lean over to Mofu and go, "Now's not the time."
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bath.
All right,
I'm gonna send a message to Baron.
all right.
I'm sending you a copy beforehand.
Yeah, so you give the 2 gold to him and he says, enjoy.
I will, as I start splashing around like a duck.
And one of the commoners that's in there looks at you and just kind of gives you a side eye and like sinks down in their bath.
I'm gonna walk
Um,
out into where the fountains are at.
all right, and Cello, can you go push the talk for now?
Yeah,
Go. You go out there and you don't see anybody, but you do see the park and the trees as displayed on the map and the fountains. Fountains just seem to be more nymphs playing around each other. It's kind of one of those fountains where they're squirting water out of their mouths and it's like replenishing.
Can I do a investigation on the fountain?
Sure.
is that better now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I were to take Cello to the side, could I like DM him back and forth like as a whisper?
So if I send you a message, you can DM me back a message.
Okay.
Rolled a 19.
You say that to the people in the bath, Mofu?
No, that's to you guys.
Oh. Oh, okay, the 19, it looks like a normal fountain, everyday use.
Okay, I just kind of make my way through here, just looking at everything in the back while they're doing that. Just kind of checking for anything that might be out of place.
Alright. And back to you guys that are in the bathhouse, you see Mofu just making a fool of himself in the bathhouse to the left. And for the rest of you, what are you doing here? You guys are now in the center of this room.
Can I inspect the walls for anything different?
Which walls?
I will inspect the walls.
You do see there is a room here and
nah.
here as you look around at the walls.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Baron, make sure you send your messages to Larry as well as me.
Oh, okay. Larry, I said how so back to Chuck.
Don't. You don't have to. You have to copy it because it's no one else is supposed to be able to know what we're saying.
Okay.
All right. So you see those two doors, and are you doing any other walls in particular?
Hmm, I will inspect that. Any. I'll just inspect it generally. I'll do an investigation check.
All right. And you're saying the door. I'm sorry. Did you
Right
point?
there.
Okay. Okay. So you walk over there, and you just see it's Oh wait. Sorry. Do the check. The check. About to get
21.
easy enough. You see that the wall is ordinary, and there's nothing too out of place behind it. You know that there is something behind it. You can easily tell that makes with the door. But other than that, it's just a normal looking wall.
Could I discreetly try to see if it's locked?
Stealth check or sleight of hand, sleight of hand.
11.
All right, you go for it, and it's a kind of creak. It's a older lock. He kind of the guy in the corner kind of looks up at you, but he doesn't do anything. He just looks up and just looks back down. He's more looking at the noise rather than you doing anything. And the door opens. It is not locked.
Not locked.
Yeah, the handle is just making a noise.
Okay. I
And
will.
you begin to walk into this room, and you can see a table in the middle and some tub of some liquids next to it, and you kind of discern that this is a massage room. You can see natural light coming through one of the stained glass windows, shining through, creating a kind of rainbowish pattern on the floor.
I
And
will
yes, sir.
discreetly close the door and walk back out.
All right. Before you see an androgynous-looking human masseuse just sitting in the corner, and you're like, "Well, hey there. You looking for a massage today?"
Not today. Sorry.
Well, all right then. I guess not getting paid feels good.
Actually, can you take a look at something for me?
What would that be?
I'll take out the badge again and say, "Does this mean anything to you?"
Oh
Uh,
God.
are, are you? You're not one of them, are you?
No, I found it outside. I showed it to the person in the corner who runs this. They didn't know anything. I just wanted to make sure that you guys weren't in trouble and wanted to help out.
Look, I don't want anything to do with the Flaming Fist, alright?
Yeah, no problem. I just wanted to know that it was outside your establishment, so I picked it up.
I don't
It's
know
not
anything
there.
about it. Please take that out of here.
I'll roll like a bullshit. Will that be investigation?
If you're trying to deceive him, it's gonna be deception.
No, I'm
Wait,
trying to
one
see
second.
if
One
he's
second.
deceiving me.
Hold
Oh,
up.
okay.
Hold
That's
up.
gonna be an insight. Yeah.
I'm sending another message to Baron.
Alright.
Is this before I'm talking to him?
This is kind of after he gave his story, your insight check.
Okay, I'll wait for my insight check then. Or do you want me to roll it now?
Yeah, roll it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I meant like this is after he finished talking.
Fine.
It doesn't appear to be that he's lying.
Okay. I'll say, thank you for your time. I won't bother you, and I'll walk out of the room as I'm getting this one.
No problem. You sure you don't want a massage?
I'll have to think about it. I have been stressed lately. I'll be back.
Alright. Well, if you know anyone who needs a massage, let me know.
I will.
I'm gonna send this. I just sent that same message to you. I'm about to send to Baron.
Yep. Alright, back to you guys. What is everyone doing?
I'm still outside investigating these, just checking out these founds. Are these the same as this one over here?
Yes.
Okay.
You can tell with your earlier investigation that all the fountains are the same type of normal, everyday cosmetic.
Okay. All right, I'm happy, satisfied with everything out here. I'm gonna come back inside to these guys and just kind of lean in and whisper to them. I didn't see anything outside.
Sorry, what did Thatcher do? I was typing.
I was outside, checked out all the fountains and everything. Didn't see anything that stood out to me outside.
Okay.
Everything seemed normal. I turned to the. I'm gonna go up to the guy back here in the corner and tell him, everything seemed really, really nice. I thought it was very beautiful. One thing you mentioned, your hospitality. Does your hospitality come with snacks or food while one is relaxing here?
If you want to go to the massage and pay for a massage, you can eat snacks while you're there. I know he has some stuff trying to sell his services. He seems to be on the downswing lately. He's trying to pick up more customers.
Do you know what kind of food he typically offers somebody who's getting a massage?
It's kind of finger foodish, chips and whatnot.
Grapes. Give us some grapes.
I see. Thank you.
No problem.
Thatcher, what are you doing?
I'm just coming back over to you guys here.
Thatcher, and whisper to him as to the rest of the party does not hear this, and say, I need you to go to the massage area and frame Cello. You have to say, he is Flaming Fist, I have information.
You want me to go do that?
Yes.
I don't know what you're getting at, but fine. So where's the massage area? Was it D4?
Yes.
I'll point towards that door.
All right. Aaron points towards D4, and that is it.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there to the D4 and look for the masseuse.
All right. There's a guy sitting. Let me fucking. I'm tilted. There's a guy sitting right here, and he looks up and he says, "Oh, another customer? You here for a massage?"
Maybe, but I just heard that there was somebody who was in here asking about a Flaming Fist badge. And I have word that that man may be part of the Flaming Fist.
There's one of them here.
That's what's come to my attention.
Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. They need to leave. No. Where? Who? And he walks up to the door and opens it slightly. And he's asking you to point them out.
And I kind of motion over to Cello.
That one's a Flaming Fist. That one right there, and he points to him.
That would be correct, sir.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All right, we'll get someone on that. Thank you for telling me. And he walks over to this guy over here and leans over and mutters something into his ear. He kind of looks up at Cello and goes over to this area, opens the door, goes in, looks at Mofu again, acting like a dumbass splashing in the bath as he walks through the door, and closes the door behind him. And Mofu, you hear it click like it locked, and the masseuse returns, and he's like, "Thank you for telling me. We'll have that taken care of."
While this is happening, like simultaneously, I'll turn to Cello and say, you need to get the hell out of here.
Alright, Larry, I'm not going to be able to talk, so just my only thing, if they try to kick me out, I'm just going to agree with them silently. And if the plan is for me to just run out, I'll just run out right now.
Alright, so
Okay.
you exit the bathhouse through the main doors, and you are outside of it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And the rest of you, we have Kieran, Baron, Mofu, and Thatcher in there.
I'm still enjoying my bath.
All right, Kieran,
I'm
Baron,
gonna stop
Thatcher.
splashing though.
I
All
turn to the masseuse and say, "So I hear you offer some snacks and food while somebody's getting a massage in here."
Oh yeah, right here. And he points to the oh crap, in your orientation would be to the left of him, and he points and you see a couple assortments of different fruits, what looks to be chips and some kind of vegetables cut up. And he's like, "Yeah, during the massage you can eat from here and roll in a perception check."
Okay.
All right.
5.
All right. And that's all you see.
Okay. Those look delightful. Do you make these yourselves, or did you buy these from somebody?
These are all made at home. I bring them in and see if anyone wants them. Complimentary to the massage.
Well, I will have to consider those next time I'm in here. I appreciate that.
No problem, no problem. Are you gonna buy a massage?
I kind of walk out and peer around, see everybody in here. Mofu enjoying his stupid bath.
I'll never get paid.
You just fucking
You hear
ignored
that
me
as you
and
walk
walked
out.
I kind of turn back and go, "How much would a quick massage be?"
Oh, sir, thank you. That would be 50 copper.
50 copper. How about just one silver piece?
Uh, for you, sure, one silver piece. Thank you for your information earlier. We appreciate it.
Okay, so I go in to get my massage.
All right, he takes the silver piece, take that out of your inventory, and he begins. You lay down on the table, and give me 1 second. Roll initiative. No, I'm just playing.
You would be.
All right, he's doing a pretty actually bad job. You can see why people don't come here. He kind of pinches a couple of your nerves on the way across your back, but as you kind of look to the side, make an investigation check. He doesn't have a hole for your face here. You're just kind of looking to the right is where he put your head. All right, so as you're looking to the right, you can see there's a portion of the wall where it looks like there's a slit underneath of it. It doesn't connect with the ground. As he's continuing the massage.
Okay.
And a couple minutes pass by. He's continuing, and he's like, "All right, you're all done.
Thank you,
Should be
sir.
back,
That was delightful.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You should be back to perfection now."
As close as one can be. Yes.
Could we drag Kieran back up here? I think they haven't talked in a while, so they went to the AFK channel.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, what was that?
We have to drag Kieran back up here because I haven't talked in a while. So I think we went to the AFK channel on auto.
Oh wait, what?
There we go.
Vic, are you there? Maybe not.
Barely.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
So
kind
what
of
are
walk.
you guys doing?
After that, I kind of walk over to Baron and Kieran and go, "You guys did not miss anything from that massage." And I kind of lean over and whisper to Baron that there is something in that massage room and behind one of the walls.
I say, oh, what do I say actually? We can't make a scene. We have to catch when they're on break. We should
Right.
hang around with Mofu until they're on.
While you guys
Frankly-
are talking, you see the main guy exit the room and he goes back to his position. And a couple moments later, you see two more people who don't really look like... They look like regular civilians to you, but they don't actually enter the bath or do anything. They are just walking around the area.
What would. I guess it would be deception. I will walk up to one of the guys and act drunk
All right.
and pretty much almost be incoherent.
All right. So you walk up to which one?
I will walk up to the one right there.
All right. And as you walk up to him, he's like, "Edward, what do you want?"
I will appear incoherent and mumble.
All right. He's going to push you off of. He's going to push you away from him, and tell you to get away from him. If you want to contest, that'll be in acrobatics.
I will continue.
He pushes you.
I kind of see this, and I kind of come over here. I kind of
This is
see.
gonna go. One sec. Oh,
Yeah, so you go, you walk up to him, incoherently, just like babbling and clearly drunk, and he's asked you that, and you do that, and he goes to shove you, and the force of this shove, just the way he got you in the middle of your step, is going to push you back, push you one space away, 5 feet, and you are now on your back prone.
Some of
And
I'm
he
seeing.
kind of, he just like shakes his head at you and walks one space over, away from you.
I kind of step up. I kind of step up and go, "Do we have a problem here?"
Hey, you get that man, and that's all we need. That's the only problem. Coming up over here like he's intoxicated or something all up on me.
Well, he's not the one that shoved the other person, is he?
He's the one getting in my face. Are you trying to get in my face too?
Can I do an investigation on this guy?
For what?
Or just perception, I guess. Just to kind of check him out.
Insight.
Inside. Crap. Okay. Hey.
You can see he is irritated, high on alert, looking for something, and you can see that while he's kind of dressed as a commoner, you can just the way he carries himself, he looks like he has had training.
Okay. Is there something that's got you on such high alert that's got you acting like this?
Just trying to enjoy the bathhouse without people walking up on me.
You come to the bathhouse often.
Every week.
What'd you say is your favorite thing about this place?
Well, usually it's getting away from people like the two of you.
Must be difficult in a place like Baldur's Gate.
This is one of the few places where you can enjoy yourselves. Look at everyone. And he points to the two people in each of the baths, and he's like, everyone in here, and you guys are bothering me. Awesome.
I will continue to be drunk and say, I am clearly.
I'm sorry, finish your clearly what you cut out.
Oh, I am clearly enjoying myself.
All right, and as you're saying that, the other guy turns around to face you, and the owner looks up again, and he begins walking to you, and he gets to that corner. And the other guy is going to go around like that.
I'll say, but I notice when I'm being, I'll take my leave. And I'll leave.
All right, so you head out. You're gonna meet Cello outside there. He's still not there, but you see him, and the other person kind of tries to discreetly change his path, like he was just walking around, and goes over here. And the lead of the bathhouse returns to his post. He says, "Well, at least he's out of here. Are you gonna leave me in peace now?"
I kind of thought you kind of eyes him, and it's just like, this doesn't say anything, and turns and goes to Mofu. I think you need to hurry up. We need to try and get out of here.
He goes to sit at the bench.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the bath and leave.
All right, you guys are leaving.
I'm outside. I don't know. Thatcher and Kieran are still technically inside.
I'm gonna go poke my head into the masseuse, tell him thank you again for the massage, and then I'm gonna make my way outside.
Do you want another one?
Not today. I do thank you, but we may be back again very very soon. I kind of
Okay.
walk by
And he kinda
the
looks down.
guy out here, and I kind of come outside with everybody else.
All right, and Kieran, are you doing anything before they go?
No.
Okay. You guys are in front of the bathhouse now, just in Baldur's Gate.
I will turn to the group, kind of not whisper, but like so the entire group can hear it, but no surroundings can hear it.
Okay.
Say, did anyone get any information?
There's something in the masseuse room. I don't know
What do you mean
what.
something?
There's another room or wall on the other side.
We need to get someone else in there. So see what that thing you saw is.
I'll do it.
Before, just
No, not you, Mo.
so you should know, the massage guy is really bad at his job.
But we should definitely send Mofu in.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, what was his price?
A few copper pieces, it wasn't much. I gave him a silver piece.
Mofu, you can pay that, right?
No, I'm actually running out of money, Thatcher. Can you spot me?
Thatcher looks at Mofu and just goes, "No, I can't."
Don't take advantage of this man's goodwill.
No, I'm not going with the plan now. I can't afford it. I'm sorry.
Turn
Really?
to Kieran.
Really?
Say,
After
how
the
about you?
rubies I gave you yesterday, you're gonna tell me no?
I don't have a lot of money.
Okay, I'll do it. Fuck it.
Wrong room.
All right, you go in the room.
Greetings.
Why, hello there. This must be my lucky day. Are you here for a massage?
Indeed, I am.
Great, perfect. That'll be 50 copper.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give her 50 copper.
All right. If you don't have the copper exactly, that'll be translate into like 5 silver pieces. If you have the copper, you can do that too. And the copper, he takes the copper and he's like, "All right, it's time to begin." And do you get on the table?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna, like, check around the room and see what Thatcher was talking about.
Make an investigation check.
Oh my god, what am I doing? Sure. 220 plus.
And as you're looking around, you can
Oh,
see
no.
as you're looking around, he is actually you're surprised that Thatcher was complaining about his work because this man is just hitting all of the right spots and completely fixing you up. You feel like you're just instantly becoming rejuvenated.
Nice.
And you look around and you notice that on the wall to your right, there is a little slit of darkness underneath of the wall. It doesn't look like it actually connects to the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the guy what that is.
What do you say exactly?
I'm going to ask the guy giving me a massage what that crack is in the wall.
Oh, what crack are you talking about?
I'll point to it.
He's looks at it and he kind of gets a towel to dry off his hands. He's like, "Oh, that. Wow. Wow. Some crack, isn't it?" And he begins to walk out of the room and he locks the door.
Uh-oh.
F.
And he whispers to the guy in the corner over here, He begins walking to the lead.
Can we see any of this from the window?
If you guys want to look into the window, he talks to the lead.
I will look into a window.
All right, you see that the headmistress is talking to people. Mofu is nowhere, and the door to the thing is closed.
I
As
will
he's walking over to the final person.
I'll say, Thatcher, what they fully closed the door when you were.
No, the door was open when I was in there.
That's. Should we go back inside? You guys should go back inside. Me and
you
Cello
can
could not be seen.
And you can see everybody coming around the door.
You guys need to get in the room behind you.
I kind of walk in and say, "Hey, I think I dropped my wallet in here."
The person closest to the door stands and says, "I'm sorry, it looks like the bathhouse is going to be closing soon. You should leave."
Oh, I
Do I
don't.
overhear this?
Roll a perception check.
1 sec. Perception. I wish I had a mouse. I'm using a track.
No.
8.
All right, to you, Thatcher.
Okay. So, I'm sorry. I really need that wallet. You see, it's special to me. My parents gave it to me, and I don't think I can leave until I find it. I think I was in the massage room, if you wouldn't mind me just taking a look in there.
We'll look for it for you. Give us a second. And they begin to move closer to the door.
I kind of bang on the door and ask them, and kind of yell for and kind of make some noise to get their attention outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of bang on the front door to try and get their attention outside.
I will immediately barge in.
All right. Baron comes in. Kieran and Cello, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go in.
All right. Cello
Larry,
says-
did you get my message from earlier? I put it
Yeah.
in general chat.
Yeah.
So am I back inside now?
So what is happening now is that Mofu is in the room. He got locked in. He set off, or you wouldn't know it. So you got locked in. Mofu got locked in, and Thatcher is banging on the door to get everyone's attention. You see the rest of the party head into the bathhouse. You're still outside, and what do you do?
Am I able to case the bathhouse for any? I want to like look around to see if there's any like secret entrances.
Sure. That'll be an investigation check.
Alright, let me roll that up real quick. I have my stuff all set up already.
All right.
Fuck.
Jeez, what are these
Right.
rolls tonight?
You just noticed the walls around in the walls around the courtyard.
Alright,
point-
one more thing.
Yeah.
I want to use detect magic to see if the wall is, if there's a spell that is distorting the a door for me.
All right. Take the spell slot, and then you're casting it.
Yeah, I just casted it.
All right. No magic.
No magic. Alright. I'm gonna, whenever I'm able, another investigation check, just let me know and I'll roll it.
All right.
Alright.
Back to the people inside. You all barge in, and they're like, and the guy to the closest to you here is going to say, "Oh, do we have a problem here?" And the guy all the way that's next to the door turns around and says, he like mutters to the other guys, "Hey, that's the guy who wouldn't leave me alone earlier. Oh, this is gonna be fun." And he begins to step through the pool. It's shallow. And what do you guys do?
I will lunge at the guy getting into the pool.
All right, everybody, roll initiative. Add your initiative modifier to your d20.
Do I get advantage?
You're going to surprise him, so you're going first. No matter, you're having a surprise round.
Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck, never mind.
Do I need to roll initiative anyways?
Yeah, you get a
Jeez.
surprise round,
Oh
and
my
then you follow.
god.
Yo, you guys actually can't roll.
Oh my gosh. You're controlling
Yes,
it on your side.
guys.
You're controlling it on your side, aren't you?
I can't. I literally can't even do anything.
You're a dirty liar.
I rolled a 19. Let's fucking get better.
Well,
Your mom.
all right. There we go. That should be everybody. Let me get the notepad. All right. It's gonna be Baron, Cello,
I'll move my character.
Mofu, Kieran, Thatcher. All right, and like most of them are going last anyway, except for that one, which is going second. All right. So, Baron, you go and you lunge. What are you doing? Jump on him?
I will attempt to jump on him and bash to the side of the bath.
Okay, so like, you said that again. I'm sorry, you cut out.
I will lunge on him and his skull into the side of the bath.
All right, make an athletics check. All right, you go to lunge towards him, and he just kind of blocks it and pushes you back into your 5 feet, and you end up right here.
Okay.
All right, now it follows initiative, and Baron, it is your turn.
Taking out my swords, is that an action or a bonus action?
That's a free action.
I will take out my sword. And I will attempt to slash him twice, one with each.
All right, roll attacks.
One. It's plus 5 because I didn't choose the duelist.
You can try, Kieran. It's all stone though, so it'd be pretty hard, but
18 for the first attack.
hits. Roll damage.
Yep, one sec.
Okay.
4?
All right, you go to slice him, and you get a huge hit, and it goes straight across his chest, opens up a pool of blood just spilling out into the baths, turning the water red, and he falls over, and he is dead.
Okay, I will use my movement. Get out of the bath. And I will try to grapple the owner.
All right, go for it. Athletics.
That's athletics.
Yes.
Oh my god. I rolled a 9.
All right, so you try to grapple him. Same thing. He blocks and pushes you back into your space.
I will use. I had half movement moving.
Full movement out of the pool. We're not going to restrain that.
Sure, I will move back. I'll move back to. I'll move to there. That's B total, I think.
All right. It is now owner's turn. He is going to follow you after you try to grapple him and run, and he is going to make an unarmed strike.
Sure.
$19.
Hit.
4 damage.
Sure.
He just uppercuts you in the chin. And
Ouch.
next up, it is Cello's turn if you're here. Are you here? Okay, he's looking around the outsides for a area still, and it is now.
Hold up.
All right.
I'm here.
So if you're here from your location, you can hear. Actually, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 11.
All right, yeah, you can hear. There's sounds like to be a scuffle inside. It is your turn.
I will use my bonus action. Where am I? Okay, I'm out there. I'm on that side right now.
You're on the other side of the door.
So I still didn't find any like secret entrances, correct?
No, not that you could see.
Would that be my action or my bonus action to do that?
You already investigated, so if you want to do it again, you can. And now,
Alright, I'll use that as my main action.
all right,
So
investigation check.
Plus 18.
All right, you look around, you go through the walls, and it doesn't seem to be anything on the outside.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to expend 2 sorcery points and get back my spell slot.
All right, and that's the rest of your sorcery points, right?
Yes, that's all of my sorcery points.
All right. And is that your turn? Do you move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna start with the front now.
All right, go ahead and move your guy.
15, 20, 25. Can I go? Would be climbing this wall count as how much?
The wall you're in front of right now,
Yeah.
it's just there's a gate there that you can. There's a gate there you can pass through. It's like a door.
So then, yeah, go right here.
Oh, to there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That would be half movement for that one square.
So.
So that would count as 10 to pass that.
All right. So then I stop here.
All right. Sorry, I couldn't see where you were talking about. It wasn't showing me.
I was trying to go like that so that you would see.
Got
Yeah,
you.
okay.
Yeah, if you're moving your character, it won't update until you drop him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it is now Mofu's turn.
Can I investigate the door and see if I can get it open?
If you investigate it, it'll be your action. You won't be able to attempt to get it open. Suffice.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to get it open then.
All right, and how are you doing this?
Just brute force.
All right, make a athletics check. You go and you kind of charge the door and you throw your shoulder into it, and it doesn't even budge, and now your shoulder kind of stings.
Ouch. I didn't take a damage though, did I?
No, just slightly stings.
Okay,
You are in this room.
okay. I'm gonna move over here and I'm going to, can I like kick that crack and see if anything happens or no?
It's like a paper thin crack. You can't fit anything. Like you can try to kick the wall.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna kick the wall.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand here.
All right. Next up is Kieran. You saw
Alright, I'm gonna set this place on fire. I'm gonna use a firebolt.
and who?
Huh?
Who? Towards who? Okay. Roll to hit. I think it's a +5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Lord, please don't be
Alright. Hits him. Roll for damage.
That's just one. Okay.
Alright? You see the firebolt hits him and it kind of sinks into his chest and like burns from the inside out. And he drops to his knee, covering his chest, trying to like smother the fire, just screaming at the top of his lungs. And he looks like he's about to fall over. And that's it.
Okay.
He's still alive though. And you see blood starting to come through the scorched area.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Alright. Next up is the Thatcher.
I'm gonna throw a hand axe at this guy.
Alright, roll to hit. Plus 5, I think. I don't know.
That's a 6.
Oh. I shall mind my place. And it crits. Alright, you wind up like a deity and you hurl this hand axe and it's spinning incredibly fast in the air. Almost looks like a single like circle as it's going through the air. And roll for damage. Alright, so you throw this axe, and it's just spinning almost like a circle at this point, and you see it hit his forehead towards the top, and it kind of just buzzsaws half of his head, and cracks through the bone, goes through, and he just completely falls backwards dead. As you can start to look at it, you see pieces of what appear to be a little bit of brain start to leak out.
I'm gonna move over to here and try and corner the owner.
And try to what?
Try and like, I can't grapple with him right away. It's another action, can I? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna move over here near the owner then, and that's my turn.
Alright, next up, he's dead. Next up, oh, he's dead. Next up. Alright, this guy walks over, and he's going to walk over to Kieran, and he is going to make an unarmed strike.
Uh-oh.
Does a 15 hit? What's your armor class in the shield?
12.
Alright, so it hits. We're going to roll for damage. You take 2 damage.
Alright.
Alright, next up is Baron.
Okay. I will attempt again and hold my sword at the owner's throat.
Alright.
Oh my god. Fuck me.
Fucking yikes.
Can I attempt to do that with my other sword?
What exactly, how are you trying that?
Pretty much coming up behind him and putting my one arm on, like, holding the back of his head, and the other arm has my sword.
Okay, yeah, that would be your full action. You can't do it for the other one.
God fucking damn it. Shooting him. Just kidding. Yeah, that's what I did.
Alright, do you move anywhere?
I proceed to my cry step. No, I pass my turn.
Alright. That'll be his turn. He's gonna make an unarmed strike.
Who is it? Baron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, he's gonna roll for damage.
How do you know? Maybe it doesn't
Oh
hit.
yeah?
It hits.
4 damage. As he just goes.
He has rolled max damage each time.
He almost rolled a fucking crit. That would have put you out.
I quit.
Alright, he throws a right hook at you. And it is now going to be Cello's turn.
All right. So it would take. So if I was to go right here, would I be able to and then peek around the corner to do one last investigation?
Peek around which corner, ping it.
This corner here.
Yeah, you can make another investigation check.
All right. So then I'm gonna peek around that corner. Investigation check. God damn it.
You don't see anything.
Alright, so then I'm just gonna do 5, 15, 20, 25.
All right, and as you pass one of the stained windows, oh wait, actually, I don't know why it's black right there. That should not be black anymore. As you pass one of the stained windows, you can see a kind of beaten Baron as he's getting just just heavy right hooks from the owner inside.
Damn. I wonder what
And,
they're getting in. That'd be fun.
and it is
Might be
now
dangerous.
Mofu's turn. Sorry.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna investigate the door.
All right. Roll investigation.
Okay.
All right. You see that there's kind of these notches on the right side of the door, and you think you may be able to press against them with like if you press against the set of notches at the same time, you think you might be able to budge the door open.
Okay, can I do that?
Yeah. All right, and as you do that, the door begins to slide open, and you slide the door back, and it reveals a staircase.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna go down there by myself. I'm just going to stop.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
All right, it is now Kieran's turn. Kieran, if you're talking, you're on mute.
Sorry, can you give me a second?
Sure. How long?
Like 5
Move.
seconds.
Okay.
4, 3,
Lol.
2.
I'm done.
It's been like 8.
Okay. Sorry.
You owe us 3 seconds.
No problem.
Oops.
It's a big problem.
I'm so sorry.
You're not really, but that's fine.
Oh my god.
All right.
It's not okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna kill off my character.
Oh.
Kidding. I'll just use my crossbow on the guy in front of me.
All right. Roll to hit.
Is that just a d20?
Plus whatever it says in the hit/DC section of your character under your actions.
Oh. Whoops.
All right, that hits. And roll for damage. All right, easy enough. You shoot him, and it hits him directly in the heart. He grabs the arrow just as a response, and starts coughing, and he falls over and is dead.
Yo, bye-bye.
He just kind of looks at you, rolls his eyes as he passes away. And is that the rest of your turn?
Can I take that arrow back?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Then it is up to, where is it? It is up to Thatcher.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the owner and I'm gonna try and put him in a chokehold.
All right, roll athletics.
Please do better than me.
The barbarian better. All right, hang on. I gotta look at what his modifier was. All right. All right, easy enough. You get a chokehold around him, and he starts coughing. And are you guys wanting to end combat? Because the other 3 are dead.
Yes.
All right, initiative's over. Free actions are available, and you have the owner in chokehold. And he goes, "What's the meaning of this?"
What's the meaning on our team? That's not the word I want to use. On our mates.
You guys shouldn't be here.
And you failed to mention this beforehand.
Look, I don't need any trouble. I can't say anything. I swear. I made a promise.
What do you know about the cult of Bane?
I don't know anything. I swear.
Bullshit.
I don't know.
You say that to us with a sword to your throat?
Can I roll
don't know
a?
anything?
Can I roll an intimidation?
Yeah. All right, you try to intimidate him, and he just looks up and he says, "I won't tell you anything. I don't know anything."
I guess we don't have any use for you then. Baron, will you do the honors?
One thing first. Key to that door. Give it to me.
Hey guys. Real quick thing.
Hmm?
Can I come inside?
Better
Not
hurry.
in the middle of that. It'll take you too long to make it around while they're having the quick conversation. You can say you're making your way there, but you won't get there right away. They'll have a couple more sentences before you get there. So Baron, you said, the key. But the key, it's gonna be in that office to the left.
Can
Is
I
that
go
door
downstairs?
You can.
Okay.
So that was
um,
6 seconds
you can
worth
make
of
your way.
movement I just did.
Yeah, it's about right. He points to the room for the key, and what do you guys do, Baron and Thatcher, Kieran?
So is that door unlocked?
Yeah, yes, just go right in.
I'm going to turn to Thatcher and say, this man did nothing wrong. He defended his business. Should not kill him.
He isn't telling us everything. We need more information from him.
Then you can work on it, and I will go get that door unlocked.
All right, and as you're saying that, you see Cello walk in through the courtyard gate.
Alright, perfect. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, oh, we have an interrogation going on, huh?
Finishing up this interrogation, I'm going to go get Mofu.
Okay. Well, I think I could be of some help.
So.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on his left hand, and I'm going to run an intimidation check. If you lie to us while this brand is on you, it'll glow, and I will kill you where you stand. Tell us everything you know.
All right.
Before. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Roll intimidation. Alright.
Yeah.
Slash roll 1d20 plus 3.
I won't be fooled with such low-level tricks. I'd rather die than face her.
No death will
We
be
got
had today.
information. Perfect.
Who is this her you're talking about?
He turns to you and he looks down. No one.
I'm gonna use Prestidigitation again, and I'm gonna make a spark come off of the rune. Off of the mark that I placed on his hand. Said, you call it a trick, but it seems like it's working just fine now.
Roll a deception check.
Alright. Slash roll 1d20 plus 5. 22.
Look, surely you've heard of her. The Duchess here, Duke Vanthampur. If I can't say anything. If her colleagues know, I'll face a fate much worse than death. So if you're gonna do something, do it now.
I mean, the thing I'm going to tell me where you keep your chest right now of all of your money, and your ledger as well.
Everything goes to Duke Vanthampur. This is her bathhouse.
What else is
You're
in this?
telling me you have nothing on site.
Everything shipped out every single night.
You don't have any money saved up from today, then?
He reluctantly tries to reach in his pocket, since it's just a chokehold, not a arm, and he pulls out about 65 silver. And
Perfection.
I will notice this and say, we could wait around until tonight, ambush them.
Well, let's not say that in front of him.
you already
Yeah, I technically already did.
Okay, well now he has to die. Sorry, friend. I take the silver from him. That's 65 silver. It's mine now. I'll split it. I'll split it with you. So I'll take 35 silver.
I will stop him from like killing him and say, I'll turn to the owner and say, at the first sight you tipping them off that you are being held hostage, there will be an arrow in your throat. You understand?
He doesn't respond, but
I
stares
pull
in your
the
eyes.
I pull the witch's head out of my bag and say, "He's not kidding. We've already gotten one of you. We'll do this to you if you don't."
And how are you holding the head? Just important.
I mean, I guess I kind of loosen my grip and I pull it out of my bag.
But
No, like positioning of your hand on it, just so where he can see it.
by the hair, so he can see the
But-
tattoo.
What he's saying? I've got it by the. I've got it. I'm just holding. I'm just grab it out of the bag and it's all the hair, and so the base of the neck and the face is all you see.
All right, so he can kind of see the marking on the back of the neck as the head turns and twists from like the force you pulling it out and holding it by the hair, and his eyes widen upon seeing the mark, and he looks down and nods at Baron in understanding.
Now, we will take your silver, and you will follow through with this plan.
Looks up. What's the plan?
You will greet them like any other night, and you will lead them. Where the fuck? We will lead them into the courthouse, and say, "There's important business that must be discussed in the courthouse." That is where they will meet their demise.
Understood.
I put the head back in my bag and I kind of shove him forward, releasing him.
Now,
Just for future note, this is out of character. Let's not tell him that we're gonna kill the people that we're having him, because that gives him.
no, this is important. This is important. Trust me.
Okay.
Thatcher kind of looks around and realizes Mofu's not in the room and starts crying out for Mofu.
Dude, I'm in the basement.
All right, I'm gonna mute. I think I've done my job so far, so I'll be listening still though.
Okay.
So if I need to come out, I'll unmute.
I'll tell Thatcher and say, "That's your woman. Go get her. Go get the keys and go get her out."
Sister, dude, chill. Yeah, kind of like do like a
So
investigation.
the keys
check
were the
down in
keys
basement.
the keys in this room.
Yeah. So yeah, the key is in that room. You go ahead and you see it's just on the table in the middle.
Can I investigate the
You would
room
want to
just to see what's there?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
So when Thatcher lets him go, I'll
Jeez.
say, "Pretend none of this happened. This is a usual day."
Understood. And he goes back to his position if you allow him.
Alright, so grab the
I'll-
keys.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
All right, you get the keys. You don't see
I'm gonna get the
anything
keys.
else.
I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna get my axe out of this guy's head and check his body.
All right. In the body, you find 13 copper.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to the door. Is this door still locked?
Yes, you can unlock it.
Okay, so
Um,
unlock it. And I go in. And I yell out for Mofu, ask him where he's at,
Now,
where
as soon
she's
as you
at.
enter the room, you immediately notice all that had the slit is now pushed open, and Mofu is not there.
Guys, get in here. Something's different.
I'll rush him.
All right. So Baron goes in. Kieran is moving towards there, and whoever enters the room can. You all see the door is open. Mofu is not there.
I'm going to take out my 50 feet of hempen rope, and I'm going to bind the owner's arms and bring him in front of the.
All right. I'll bring him in front of where? I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna be like pushing him in front of me while I hold his bound hands and push him into the room with us.
Oh, okay, so you're going to the room too?
Yeah, I'm going into the room, but I'm bringing him in with us.
All right, move your character, and I'll put him next to you.
Okay, I'll go do that right now. I'm going back on.
Okay. So you guys are all in the room, and you see this open door.
What is down here?
Guys?
Is the owner in here with? Okay. Yeah. I look at the owner and I point at the stairs. And go, what's down there?
In a way,
Like, I'll go with your plan, but I say nothing. And that's all he says.
I feel like we're not getting any information out of him. We should keep him in eyesight. There's no use trying to get any more information.
I cry out for Mofu again, see if she responds.
All right, Mofu, make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, he was helping someone who had yeah. But I worried when he was doing. People didn't understand that.
All right, you can definitely hear Thatcher. As we are getting to Mofu, wait 1 second.
Yeah, we're getting some.
Give me 1 second, the other thing is loading real quick. It's a little longer than I would like it to. But... Okay, now it's actually loading. Alright, Mofu. It's gonna be blurry for a second while it loads, but it's a big thing. So you might have to zoom out a little, but what you can see right now is you are in the middle of a slightly water-filled room. Water goes about like it just covers, it goes to your ankles, and the corridors look to be kind of limestone, and they're dimly lit with torches. And there's a 5-foot wide corridor in front of you, and there's also appears to be a corridor to the what's it called, to the other side of the room.
Okay. I'm gonna go down the corridor in front of me.
All right, and why is it still blurred? Oh my god, that's actually tilting here. All right.
Is the area dimly?
Yeah.
Is it hard to see?
No.
Okay, so I would.
He has dark vision, and you're not down there yet.
Oh, okay. He has dark vision. I'm not down there yet. Okay.
Yeah, he went down there while you guys were fighting. You're gonna get to right in front of the corridor before it's their turn now. Oh, you said you wanted to make an investigation check in the room. Go ahead and make your roll.
Plus...
12?
All right. 12. You see that. Sorry, you see that there is a what's it called? You look around the room and you notice in the smaller room to the left, one of the walls is different and it may look like another door.
Okay, can I walk over to that?
Yeah, and why is this not fucking loaded? Oh my god. Alright, so you're gonna walk in that room and then we're gonna switch back to the other people real quick.
Okay.
Oh, okay, if you take your thing, if you take the magnifying glass and you zoom out to like 30%, it should clear it up and go full and then you zoom back in.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Alright, so let me grab your character now that we can actually fucking see you. Sorry about that. Copy. Alright, you are at this room and the wall you're looking at is directly in front of you.
Okay.
Alright, and we're gonna cut back to the other room real quick. And you heard no response from Mofu. He didn't say anything back.
I don't see any reason to keep this guy alive any longer. He's not telling us anything. He's not cooperating, and Mofu's missing.
He's already along with our plan. Now I need you guys to follow along with my plan.
You know, catch the rest of these people, so we kind of just need to keep him alive for that job. We also need to hide the bodies in the bathhouse.
So this is out of game. We're from midnight. We should try to get to a state where it's like we can end.
I'm gonna look at the owner and ask him, "What's the best place to hide a body in here? Surely you must have several places to put those guys."
I mean, the basement that we're about to go into.
He looks up at you and looks back down.
I'm gonna suggest we hide the bodies in the same room we're in.
I'm gonna go out and start. I'm gonna go and get this body. I'm gonna inspect this body.
Alright, you find on the body 13 copper.
I'm going to bring one of the bodies. Inspect it.
I will bring
Alright.
the body I pinged in, and I will inspect it.
Alright, you see that his pockets have already been ran, and you go to Cello sees this dude that I'm moving, and you find in there 22 copper. And he drags the body in there.
I'm gonna grab this body and bring it in here.
Alright.
I'll bring the body I'm in.
Okay.
This is probably a good spot to end, question mark?
If you guys want to. We have about 5 minutes left.
I can explain the plan that I'm thinking of.
Should we put the owner outside so we can all be appropriately clued in?
I think the owner should go back to his daily task.
I'm fine with the owner being outside of the room as long as the rope is fashioned in a way so that he can't leave us. I want him to be like, I want him to kind of just be like how like you would hold a dog in the door with his leash. I want to do that with the owner.
There's a bench where he was normally. Could tie him to that said bench.
Well, if we leave him unattended, he's going to just get undone and leave.
Have you seen Thatcher? Those are pretty big muscles.
Well, is Thatcher going to stay with him?
Pretty sure he could tie a rope tight enough to someone.
I'd be a lot more comfortable if we either had someone with him or a way where he can't get out. I don't trust the rope that much.
I'll go out and wait with him.
Okay.
Okay, Thatcher will go out and wait with him.
Let's keep him away from the customers, please.
Let's put him back where he normally stands, I suppose.
Alright.
I mean,
Thatcher's kind of sitting.
How about? So if there's no secret, like, is there no way for him to get out? Let's have Thatcher watch the door in a way where he can still see the owner, and he just says that the bathhouse is closed for the night or for the day. So maybe he stands like right here.
Oh, okay.
So I that Cello could send messages, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can only send messages to people I have it like that I can point at. So if I can't point
Yes.
to the person, I can't send a message to
Yes.
them.
All I need to know is like you could send like it's the street. So I'll tell the group once the owner is out of earshot that. So at night, all the lights are off. I have instructed the owner to move people coming to collect the money into the courtyard. We could hide in the baths, as it'll be dark and no one can see us. And thoughts?
Guys?
Yeah. I didn't. He said to hide. Did you say just hide in the baths and then wait for them to? Is that basically all you said?
Yeah, and pop out and pretty much kill them as their backs are turning to go into the courtyard.
I mean, so this is this the courtyard?
The courtyard is the outside area. Do you want? Yes. Yeah, do you want?
So where I want to have I want to ask the owner where he usually meets up with them for the money exchange. Because if he meets up with them inside, we have a better chance by going here, here, and then having someone else maybe like here. And as they come in, we ambush them from the door so they have no escape.
So he looks up and he just kind of mutters, "Right here." Oh wait, no,
Oh,
wait. Owner's away, but
oh
if
yeah,
you
no,
met,
I'll go over and ask the owner where they
okay
usually
then,
do the exchange. I'll
yeah,
move
that's what
myself.
happens.
All right, so it happens right in here.
Yes,
All right,
yeah,
so
that's what he says.
we'll. Okay, so I'm going to message Thatcher, and then when I get into the room, explain to them.
All right.
So I can see that the illusion of the hidden stairway not there anymore, right?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I can see that the illusion of the hidden stairway is not there.
The illusion of the hidden stairway.
Yeah, like the
It was
like.
just a no. It was like a stone wall, and it's
Okay,
pushed aside now.
can I? Okay, so yeah, I can see that's open.
Yes, yes.
So I can. I'm gonna run down and grab. We need you upstairs.
You're gonna grab. You're gonna go down and do what? I'm sorry. Cut out in the middle.
I'm gonna Mofu and tell him we need him upstairs.
All right. You go
Well,
down the stairs
I
and you see the same first room that just seems to be a big empty room, D5. And you just have to kind of wade through water that goes up to your ankle.
Okay. I will go to Mofu and say, we need you upstairs. We have a situation.
We're in Texas.
All right, you say that.
We need to take
I don't know, man. I kind of want to check the store out.
in one
I'm
generation.
gonna say this is a judge of your character. You either come with us or you don't.
How do you even need my help?
It's important, man. We need you, and I'm gonna fill him in on the plan.
All right. So your character knows about the exchange going on at night and how there's a headmaster, there's a head duke that overruns this entire operation, including the place you're in right now, and their plan to ambush them.
And at the end of that, I'll slide in and say, "There's gold in for you,"
I'm in. I
and
agree
we'll
with
both.
this plan.
I will motion back upstairs and say, "We need to."
Okay.
All right. And everybody is in the D4 room now.
all right. Question:
Yeah.
what time is it right now, and how much time do we have until the ambush?
Are you in character or?
This is I'm asking you the time. So would I for
Oh.
would I do a roll?
Right now, for the time, you know it's about 11:15.
11:15. The
The ambush, you would have to know when the people are arriving.
no. So I know when the people arrive.
You,
So
you do?
well, yeah. I was. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh. The interrogation. So I'd have to ask. Well, I mean, I've been talking about the plan, so we would assume that I know about the plan, right?
Yeah, but all he said is they coming at night is the point.
Okay. So I mean, I
9,
want to
10,
know how
11,
much time.
12. So you won't know how much time because you never asked what time. You just know it's
Well,
at
he
night.
said. Oh, he said at night. Oh, so from 9, 10, 11, 12, and it's 11:15 in the morning right now.
Yeah.
So nighttime starts at 9 o'clock, correct?
Here it would be about 7:30ish, just when the sun would set.
All right. Let's do. Let's have the people who have spell slots or anything that they have that's on cooldown take a long rest while the rest of us keep watch.
Can I take a short rest to recover HP?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'll
we
keep
either short or
watch.
long rest. Wait, so hold up. It's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough time. We have enough time right now for a long rest. All of us.
Oh,
It would be 8 hours, and it would be about 7ish when we get up, and it's dark at 7:30.
I will take a rest, and then
So
after
you're
my
gonna.
short rest, remain on watch.
Okay, so short rest and on watch. Thatcher, do you want to do short rest on watch as well because you don't have spell slots or anything like that?
I don't even need to take a rest. I've got full HP. I'm good to go.
Do you have any abilities that you might want to have off cooldown?
All mine are physical actions. I don't need any rest.
Larry,
yeah.
Okay.
after my short rest, I'm gonna move outside the door.
Okay. Go ahead and move your character
Um,
to where you want to be now. Yeah.
how about you oh right there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Um
that's. I assume we're ending the session. I'll take a
yeah,
short rest and
so
end the session outside.
all
Yeah.
right, so I believe me, Mofu, and Kieran are gonna be taking long rests, correct?
No, I'm gonna stay on watch. And I'm
Oh,
going.
okay, Mofu's staying on watch. I know I need just to make sure I get my sorcery points back.
All right.
Did anybody take damage?
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna use Song of Rest while they're using their uh
All right.
it only works on short rests.
All right, so I mean, after
Well,
this, we're at the end.
you can use
Okay,
that.
we're at the
I'll
end of
let
the
you use
session for
that.
tonight, right?
Okay.
What does Songus Rest do?
It if you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit dice. Each one of
Oh,
those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
that'll be useful for Baron since he's just taking a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else is taking long rests or anything, so they will heal their health automatically.
Oh. Well, did Baron take damage?
Yes, I took 8.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, so you get an
Okay.
extra 1d6 on top of your short rest healing, Baron.
And then, do we get XP for this fight as well?
How do
Yeah.
I? How do I? Sorry.
It's the
sorry?
down. You go next to your name. It's the drop down, and you put in short rest.
Yeah. And then,
One, and then I get a 1d6 on top of it.
yes, and roll the d6 and check.
All right, and then
Or
I just
actually, I
want to
think it might do
do.
it for you. If
It
you
says
take the short
there's just
rest.
check boxes
There should be one that says your class.
yeah,
Click those two check boxes or how many check boxes, and click
yep,
short rest.
I
Okay.
did.
And did it restore your health?
Nothing.
Okay, it didn't. Okay, good. It doesn't do it. Okay, so you're gonna roll 3d6 total. 3d6 for your healing, and you're full health.
Okay.
All right. What were you saying, Cho? Jordan?
How much XP?
You guys gain. You got him. He's alive. You guys gain 15 XP.
15 XP? Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Bunch of pansies.
I mean, they were
You
unarmed,
guys
so I mean, I
basically
guess.
one-shot everyone. In retrospect, you can tell they weren't that tough.
I mean, you said the one guy was trained, so.
He's
Alright,
above
so
average, but yeah.